A new documentary about Diddy and his crimes have been made, but it is said to have never-before-seen footage that will destroy him. Now, a new trailer for the documentary Diddy, The Making of the Bad Boy by Peacock, has been released, and the doc comes out on January 14th. Know its main purpose is to explore the criminal allegations made against Diddy. It shows that viewers will be getting an inside look into the star from Heisen-turned producer, friend, bodyguard, and makeup artist, now according to. The film will look into Diddy's early years, his decades-long transformation to Puffy, and then Diddy with crucial insight into the forces that shaped man and may have made him a monster now in the trailer. It shows many new clips that we've never seen before, like him partying and yelling at people to stop filming him, and him in the studio telling someone, "I can show. You know how we have fun and stay out of jail too," right there. That seems so incriminating to me, and like he really knew what he was doing was wrong. As innocent people aren't scared of the police like that. Now, according to Peacock's Diddy documentary, Peacock's official synopsis, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, is a raw, exclusive look at Shaw came long before he was known as Puff or Diddy, featuring never-be-seen footage and stories from those who know him best. Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy sheds light on his childhood rise to fame and recent criminal allegations, challenging viewers to rethink everything they thought they knew about the mogul behind the music and the mugshot. Now, I believe this will give us a lot of new information about the star that we previously didn't know. Diddy, though, is not a fan of this documentary, as his lawyer put out a statement that said, "These documentaries include unchecked claims and provide platforms for baseless conspiracy theories without accountability or evidence," they added in the case of the Peacock documentary. In particularly, the motivations and credibility of those being interviewed must be questioned. Many claim to have knowledge but lack any connection to the truth. While they're wild, unfounded, theories are cut and sensationalized to appear factual. Now, Diddy has denied the lawsuit everything he's been accused of so far, so it doesn't surprise me that he's denying the things that are going to be said in this documentary. In March of 2024, Diddy's house was raided, and then that September he was arrested for running a crime ring for decades now. Since he's been in prison, he's been accused of many more crimes and has faced many more lawsuits. It just does not look good for him at all. I mean, his team requested bail and judges denied it 3 different times now, and the last judge said, "I don't believe that the council can control you given the very significant concerns I've particularly because of substance use and what seems like anger issues. The danger I think is quite serious," they added, of Calm's release, deciding that the bond package his team offered would not assure his return to the court or the safety of the community. Or lack of witness tampering. Now, fellow rapper 550 Cent has always seen through Diddy and the type of person he is. I mean, 50 Cent has been calling out Diddy since the early 2000s and has continued to defend what he said in the past. He's been very public about not going to Diddy parties and saying how weird they were when Diddy's house got raided in March this year. 50 Cent poked fun at the star and after Diddy was arrested in September for various crime, as 50 Cent said he knew this all along and was happy that people were finally listening to him. Okay, it seems like I'm doing some extremely outrageous things, but I haven't told people in October. It's me just saying what I've been saying for 10 years. He added, now, it's becoming more full-facing in the news with the Puffy stuff, but away from that, I'm like, yo, it's just my perspective because I stayed away from all that stuff the entire time because this is not my style. Now, 50 Cent is also making a documentary about Diddy called Diddy Hedo. It's been said that it'll follow a complex narrative spanning decades series. Director Alexandria Stapleton told Variety. So it seems like we're getting another documentary, so buckle up, people. Now, I'm sure that 50 will do everything he can to get there. All truth out, no matter how horrible it, which will probably piss Diddy off, if we're being honest. One thing Diddy is the freak off. Leaks worried about getting out is all the information about his freak-offs. This Party's Us attorney Damon Williams claimed his office has the testimony of dozens of witnesses and victims to Diddy's serial mistreatment and evidence from dozens of his own electronic devices and those of his co-conspirators. Investigators have taken more than 90 cell phones, laptops, cloud storage accounts, as well as at least 30 storage devices. They issued more than 300 grand jury subpoenas to obtain this evidence from communication providers, tech and social media companies, financial institutions, and comms companies. The prosecutors allegedly have dozens of videos depicting Diddy's so-called freak-offs that corporate witness testimony. Now it's alleged that the rapper would core and manipulate victims into taking part in day-long performances, which he dubbed freak-offs. Now Diddy's associates would allegedly give the victim substances to keep them compliant and would make threats against anyone refusing to engage. In October, a witness who testified before the grand jury in Diddy's trial previously claimed that he'd seen videos of major celebrities being victimized at the hip-hop mogul Notorious freak-off parties. Courtney Burgess testified before the grand jury about the tapes, which he says come from a flash drive kept by Diddy's ex. Kim Porter. Courtney described some of what the footage shows, claiming all of the stars featured appeared to be under the influence of substances or alcohol. No, we did not name any of the celebrities said to be in the videos, but he claims that the videos were taken by cameras in Diddy's homes were not always obvious to those in the room. Now it appears that these tapes are real, as Daniel Baldwin has claimed celebrities are in a bidding war over the alleged Diddy tapes. ID fears their alleged participation in the rapper parties will reveal they're driving that price up, because if you want your client and your famous actor to not be involved or famous singer to not come out, here's the price, and they're just selling to individuals who are in those. That's what I've heard, they're selling those videos, he said. Now, he theorized that a person who did appear in the videos would be fearful the footage would be released, stating the possible participant would not want the video to come out now. Diddy added that what Diddy after parties differentiated a Diddy party from atypical gathering was the manner in which they ended. Does anyone ever come up to you at a certain hour and say, okay, it's time to go at those parties? They did at the certain time. He shut it down. But not everyone left, so anyone that wasn't super famous, or I'm with him, or whatever, were exited from the house. You were gone. Now this is similar to what an anonymous source told US Weekly 2. They were known to be wild as source. Whoa, attended the party and shared an issue. Anything went at those parties. Now according to multiple sources, unsavable behavior took place at Diddy's after parties. As I said, what happened before toned what array. Ims Palace, in comparison to what happened at 5 a.m., said the first source. Now a second source who wrangled guests for Diddy's white parties between 2006 and 2011 similarly told US Weekly that high-profile celebs would live around 2 or 3 a.m. because they knew the arty was going to take a turn, girls would start to lose their clothes, and that was a signal for people to leave, explains the source, which just you Diddy needs to be locked up for a long time. An open secret for what he did now not to. Mentioned in the documentary trailer, it appears that they briefly touch on the subject of this freak-off's one anonymous source, who claimed to have been with Sean for quite a while and captured a lot of moments, says, anytime a studio or any room is red, he's making love among some other things that I really can't say. Here now it's honestly just gross. And it seems like so many people knew what was going on, but no one stood up against it. Now, thankfully, they're speaking up now, but if someone spoke up sooner, there could have been so many victims who could have been saved. Now, currently, Diddy's trial is set for May 5th, 2025, and everyone will be paying attention to it. He'll continue to maintain his innocence, but hopefully it will be telling, so people will be able to see the evil, disgusting person he truly is. Well, outer. That's all for our Diddy video today. Now, what do you think about this whole situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Blake, and we'll see you next time. Peace.